Every year, for thousands of years, a tiny parasite silently killed millions of human beings. Fever, chills, convulsions, entire villages devastated, children dying within days, armies collapsing during war, kings, soldiers, farmers, pregnant mothers. Malaria showed no mercy. For centuries, humanity feared the disease, because once the fever began, death could arrive quickly. At the time, doctors had very few effective treatments. And by the mid-1900s, the crisis became even worse. The malaria parasite was evolving. Existing medicines were slowly failing. Across Asia and Africa, patients continued dying in enormous numbers. The world desperately needed a new cure. Then, during the 1960s, amid political tension and global conflict, China launched a secret scientific mission. The goal was simple: find a treatment powerful enough to stop malaria. Hundreds of researchers joined the project, but one scientist would eventually change medical history forever. Her name was Tu Youyou. Unlike many famous scientists of her era, Tu Youyou was not internationally known. She had no advanced Western doctorate, no major global reputation. But she possessed something far more important: persistence, and an extraordinary ability to learn from ancient medicine. At the time, scientists were testing thousands of chemical compounds, searching for a malaria cure. Again and again, the experiments failed. Nothing worked reliably. But Tu Youyou believed the answer might already exist, hidden inside ancient Chinese medical texts. So she began studying remedies used nearly 2,000 years earlier. Ancient books, herbal treatments, traditional healing records. She searched through hundreds of historical medical documents looking for clues. Then, finally, one ancient text caught her attention. A remedy involving a plant called sweet wormwood, known scientifically as Artemisia annua. The ancient instructions described using the plant to treat fever symptoms. At first, Tu Youyou's team prepared the herb using normal extraction methods, but the results were disappointing. The treatment failed repeatedly. Most researchers would have stopped there, but Tu Youyou noticed something strange hidden inside the ancient text. The instructions suggested using low temperatures during preparation. That detail changed everything. She realized high heat might be destroying the active compound inside the plant. So the team redesigned the extraction process completely. This time, using low-temperature extraction techniques. And suddenly, the results became extraordinary. The malaria parasites rapidly disappeared in laboratory testing. For the first time, the team had discovered a compound capable of killing malaria effectively. The medicine became known as Artemisinin, one of the most important medical discoveries of the 20th century. But proving the treatment worked in humans remained dangerous. At the time, China was in the middle of political turmoil. Scientific resources were limited. Clinical testing systems were difficult. Yet the malaria crisis continued growing. So Tu Youyou made a remarkable decision. Before large-scale trials began, she volunteered to test the medicine on herself. And perhaps the most extraordinary part of the story is that one of humanity's greatest medical breakthroughs emerged from a combination of modern science and ancient medical knowledge written nearly 2,000 years earlier. Then, in 2015, more than 40 years after her discovery, Tu Youyou received the Nobel Prize in Physiology or Medicine, not for inventing a machine, but for discovering a treatment that helped humanity fight one of the deadliest diseases in human history. And even today, every time malaria is successfully treated somewhere in the world, the legacy of Tu Youyou continues saving lives.